What?
That was a scream. Holy shit, David.
What you're about to see was never supposed to be caught on camera.
Someone came with a gun and fired shots at the castle. They're firing shots at me.
6 cameras, 6 moments nobody was prepared for, and every single one of them got it on footage.
Really good.
Stay with us, because the last one is the one that changes how you think about being alone in the dark.
What the f***? See the red eyes over there? I don't like the red eyes.
A remote trail in western North Carolina. The locals call it the Devil's Throne. This creator has been coming back for 3 years trying to find out, and every single time, something follows him. Mid-hike, rain hammering, 4,800 feet up, and he stops dead. He checks and nobody else is up here. The trail is empty.
That's weird. I thought I heard footsteps. I couldn't tell if it was in front of me or behind me. I could just hear wet stomping. I know one thing for certain. I am out here by myself. The pullover to get onto this trail is big enough barely for my truck. So nobody else is up here. Well, no human anyways.
On the descent, they come back, wet footsteps keeping exact pace behind him all the way to the parking lot. Something followed him off that mountain.
I know it's raining rather hard, plus the thunder. But I'm hearing those wet footsteps again behind me. I'm not going to spend any more time and go back up, but it's definitely odd. When you're in the forest, you never know. You just never know.
Second trip, same mountain. This time something different, a sound cuts through the trees twice. Something between a scream and a cry comes from deep off trail, where no path exists and nothing should be.
I could have swore I heard like a screaming sort of sound. It happened twice from over here somewhere. There are no trails out this way. There's absolutely nothing. There it is again. I have no idea what that is. It does not sound like a bobcat. It doesn't sound human either. It sounds weird.
He keeps climbing. Whatever it is moves parallel through the trees, keeping his exact pace, never getting closer, never falling behind, just there watching.
As an update, we continue to go up. This trail is not oftenly used, so it's not really all that well maintained. At times, it's almost like bushwhacking. Again, everybody, we are being followed. There is something in the woods. The odds of it being a bear, it's likely. But what are the chances of that happening twice? A year ago and today? I don't know.
Fourth trip, camped overnight under the Devil's Throne rock itself. Mid-dinner, he freezes. 4 trips, 3 years, and something has followed him every single time. He has never once seen it.
What on earth was that? I wonder if the camera picked that up. I have no clue what that was. Super bizarre.
A solo bivvy camp in a British woodland. Nothing dramatic was planned. Just a man and a sleeping bag until something decided to join him. He's settled in, coffee on, and he stops mid-sentence. Something walked right past him, the kind of sound a person makes walking on dry ground. He looks around in every direction.
So I didn't want to be tired, and it's going to throw it down Friday night as well, and rain camping is really good. Is that a badger? Hello? Now, apart from them in the distance playing whatever they're doing, whatever sport doing, football, something, I've just heard like someone walked literally past me.
It happens again while he's cooking his food. Same sound and same rhythm, like someone is casually walking laps around his camp in the dark without a torch, without a word, without any reason to be there at all.
There's that noise again now. Hello? Hello? You got a bit of that. There's nobody here. And it sounds like someone's just walking around.
This time his voice is barely there. He packs in the dark and walks out without looking back.
I've just heard the noise again, but not as much. I didn't want to turn the camera on, okay? It was just like a quick. I don't even know what this sound is. It's not like it was, it's like and then it stops.
A man who'd camped solo dozens of times, completely unbothered by darkness or isolation, sitting there shaking, admitting he is scared, packing his bag at 10 at night and walking out of that woodland without once looking back.
So I packed my stuff away, and already I'm regretting it. I'm regretting packing away. But I just keep doing it. I've got one side of me telling me to stop being stupid. It's an animal, it's animals. And I've got other side saying, well, didn't sound like that earlier. And it keeps doing it. I'm not just working myself up, because you've heard it for yourself. Somebody's going to jump to video now and come right to this point and say it were nothing. Listen back to the sounds early on in the video, and if you believe there's not going on, explain them noises to me, seriously. Explain that rustle noise like someone's walking right past me.
A 2,500-year-old fortress on a remote Turkish mountain. Locals call it Satan's Castle. A YouTuber camps inside the ancient walls alone and gets shot at 8 times by military police who think he's a terrorist.
A gunshot. I didn't hear it, and I continued around the side of the castle in view of the path. Two more gunshots.
retracing steps through the castle with a burning stick as his only light gunshots. He runs and abandons everything, sprints into pitch-black mountain terrain with no idea who's shooting or why.
Guys, someone came with a gun and fired shots at the castle. They're firing shots at me. I left everything behind, and now I'm trying to find a safe place to go. That's them there with a flashlight. They're coming closer. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
The explanation arrives via phone. Police had a tip suspicious stranger, rental car, cut lights. They assumed treasure hunter, possibly a terrorist, and that man was him.
I message my Turkish friend Suat, who lives a few hours away. He calls the police and tells me to hide. I get a call back a few minutes later. He tells me the police have arrived, but they arrived an hour ago, trying to apprehend a treasure hunter and a potential terrorist at Satan's castle. What? I had been there all afternoon and not seen anyone. I was the only one at the castle. Oh shit. The terrorist and treasure hunter was me.
Two friends, a truck and frozen Oregon high desert, 17 miles from anything. Red headlamps emerge from the tree line moving toward them, splitting apart as they get closer, spreading out like they're surrounding something.
We're in the middle of flipping nowhere. You can't even see nothing. You can see the glow of Bend, I think, back that way.
I don't think it comes through on the camera, but over there you can see the glow of Bend.
Yeah.
And over there you can see one lone little, or two actually.
Yeah, you can't
that
see
looks
shit.
Like fire.
Yeah.
Maybe a fire
Possibly.
2 or 3 miles off and another little light way off.
But yeah.
No voices, no explanation, and just lights separating in the dark. Getting closer, closing in.
All right, so we gotta leave. There's creepy-ass people with red headlamps coming towards us out of the woods.
Well, here's what happened.
About 400 yards off.
No, not even. Like 300.
Yeah, 300 yards. And once we parked, back up a little.
That's what I'm doing, man.
They separated from each other. Yeah.
There's 2 people with red headlamps on and 2 people with bright headlamps on.
Yeah.
And you can see them moving. We can see silhouettes against the moonshine.
Yep.
With what little bit of lights out here. And you can tell by the way they were bobbing that it was clearly people.
And they were walking towards us.
And it's the kind of red headlamps
that you
know,
can't see very well.
You can't see very well.
But you can spot critters and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
Too creepy for me, man.
A 400-year-old abandoned church in rural England. Graves robbed, bones arranged on altars and skulls on spikes. A murder on the road just outside. She camps in the woods next door, alone. She's in her bivvy, lights out, settling in for the night when she sees them. Two red eyes, completely still, sitting between the trees in the dark, staring directly at her. She lies there, telling herself it's deer.
See the red eyes over there? I'm just going to assume they were deer eyes. Freaky. I don't like the red eyes. I keep telling myself it's just because I had this. My red light on my head torch, that's why the eyes look red. And if I had the white light on, they would have just been white. Because they're just deer eyes. But it's all that talk of devil worship and stuff, and then seeing red eyes in the woods. It's not the one. Proper giving myself the heebie-jeebies now. And I will welcome the sunrise.
The church sits somewhere out there in the darkness behind the trees. In the morning, right beside where she slept, a tree axed clean through and jammed against another, angled directly over her head. No explanation for when it was placed there or by whom.
So, look at this tree here. That's been cut with an axe or something. There's no stump down here, so this tree's been cut with an axe and placed here, like jammed in with this one. What would be the point of that? That's just strange, isn't it? Why would you axe a tree down and then pin it to another tree? And I was sleeping just here, so if that had fallen down, that'd just like skewer me in my sleep. That's really bizarre.
A haunted forest in England, 3 miles from the main road, and they came here years ago and caught something unexplained. They came back.
So we've come to a massive forest, which is said to be extremely haunted. We actually came to this area, when was it? A few years ago now, wasn't it?
2 years.
Yeah, it's got to be two, probably
Yeah,
touching
2 years
3
now.
years probably,
Yeah.
now I'd say. And we caught some crazy stuff in here. And we've not been back really since, so thought we'd head out here because this place is pretty much in the middle of nowhere. We are in the middle of the forest, innit? So we're going to sort of take a little walk through, see if we can capture anything and just see what we pick up on. So yeah, let's get into it.
Raw and loud, straight out of the dark tree line. A sound that drops both of them into complete silence at the exact same moment.
What was that?
What the shit was that?
What was that?
What the shit was that?
Turn it off, mate.
What the shit was that? Sound like it's in Bigfoot. David. I'm not even, and it's actually funny. But it sounded like bloody Bigfoot.
Something large and something close. Something neither of them has ever heard in an English forest before.
Do you know what it sounded like? Do you know when you watch them Bigfoot programs and it goes, ooh? That's what it sounded like. It wasn't on the spirit box. It was over that direction.
A figure near their car. He shines his light. It bolts sideways into the trees.
Who's that? Someone just walked past the gate. Because I just saw them. Someone just walked past the gate, David. To the right. They've gone to the right. Because I've just seen them do it. I shined my torch down there and they went past. The car's there, yeah.
On the ground where it stood a boot print bigger than a size 13.
Whoa, there's a big boot print here. Look at the size of that. That's a big boot, isn't it? Bloody hell, I'm a size 13. Look at the size of that. What?
Yeah.
Torch. There's a torch, I told you.
A torch appears inside the tree line, moving. Then a scream.
What?
That was a scream. Holy shit, David.
What scream?
Did you hear the woman scream?
Yeah.
David, he's walking up. He's walking up the road. He's going to the road. Get in the car. Oh shit. Open the door.
A woman, high, sudden, cutting clean through the silence. Seconds later, the figure walks out of the woods onto the road and starts moving directly toward their car. Torch aimed straight at them, face hidden in the dark behind the beam.
David, pull off! What do you mean? Start the car! What is he doing? He's shining it in the car. Turn that radio off. Because there's a flipping woman that was screaming down there, and then this guy's just come out of nowhere, and I told you I saw someone creeping near your car. He's gone up that flipping dirt track.
Where?
The other forest dirt track.
Alright, let me go now.
Wait, stay there. I need to get a shot of this shit. Unless his mate's coming.
Where are you going?
Stay there.
They lock the doors and drive. 3 miles in the middle of the night, a woman is screaming in the dark. A man who had been watching them completely invisible for God knows how long.
He saw me and coming back. He saw me and start coming back. David, drive. Jesus, drive. Right, craziest... Wait, turn that blower off a minute. Craziest stuff just happened. So, I saw somebody near David's car. And he was near the gate, and then I just saw him shoot like he ran. He ran to the right.
You got your belt?
No. Just wait till oh shit.
Put the
belt on. Let's get my belt on a minute.
Not everything that moves in the dark is an animal. Not everything that watches you stays hidden.
What the f was that?
6 campers and 6 cameras rolling at exactly the wrong moment.
Is that a body bag?
Every single one of them thought they were safe.
Look at how scary that is. Put the torch on. Whoa.
And every single one of them was wrong.
Okay.
Appy Mountain Trekkers is a channel devoted to all things outdoors, hiking, camping, bushcraft, survival, and exploring. The creator heads deep into the Appalachian Mountains for his first solo overnight of the year. What started as a peaceful camp became one of the longest nights of his life.
I'm heading up on the mountain to do some work at camp and do my first overnighter of the year solo. I got some stuff I want to get done up here at camp, and I want to head up here, get to work, settle in, and see what happens.
He was carving a spoon by firelight. He pauses. Something keeps making a strange noise from the top of the mountain behind him. He cannot figure out what it is. It doesn't sound like any bird he knows.
Keep hearing the strange noise up on the top of the mountain. I can't figure out what that is. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it sounds like some kind of, almost sounds like a bird, but it doesn't.
Almost asleep, he is jolted awake by something he has never heard in his life. 4 loud, deep calls from the ridge directly behind camp, back to back, and then a pause, then 2 more.
And I know this might sound sensational or something that, you know, I'm not bullshitting. I heard like 4 quick, very loud, deep guttural calls on this ridge behind me, behind camp. There's like a dip on the other side, and it goes up to a higher ridge on this backside, and it sounded like it come from over there. But it was like 4 calls, almost like a communication call of some kind. They were back to back, and then there was a pause, and then I heard 2 more. It scared the absolute shit out of me.
He describes it as something between a pig, an ape, and the communication calls of velociraptors. He grabs his pistol and sits completely still, rattled to the core.
I'm still rattled. I've never heard anything like that in my life. It sounded like a mix between a
almost like a pig. Some kind of, I hate to even say it, but a pig, an ape, and the calls almost sounded like how the velociraptors communicate with each other on Jurassic Park. I've never heard anything like that in my life.
Around 1 a.m., he wakes again. Something is circling the camp, multiple movements, coming from different directions, sweeping around the perimeter of where he is sleeping. He stands in the dark with his camera and listens as whatever it is keeps moving.
It's about 1 o'clock. I woke up again. I heard something circling my camp. Whatever it is, it's close.
Jasko creates videos based on all things spooky, horror, and entertainment. On this night, Jasko and his friend Chris drive hours to camp overnight inside a forest with multiple reported skinwalker sightings, disappearances, and a history of people who went in and never came out.
Tonight, we're going to be camping overnight inside of a very haunted forest that people call the Skinwalker Forest. There are several reports of skinwalker sightings within this forest. People have reported seeing tall, demented, shadowy figures darting behind trees, hearing screams from deep within the forest. There have also been reports of people going into this forest and never making it out. People then going in to find those people and then also never making it out. There's some pretty scary stories attached to this forest. Based on the stories, this may be one of the most haunted forests that we are ever going to investigate and camp overnight in. Luckily for us, we are not sleeping in a tent tonight. We're gonna be sleeping inside of Old Reliable here, the camper van. No, we're not. But yeah, this forest is vast. It is huge. Hundreds of acres of just scary shit. So get ready, guys. Things are gonna be nuts.
Walking a trail, they stumble across an abandoned campsite, a burnt, collapsed tent, a circle of candles pressed into the dirt, scattered personal belongings, a woman's scrub top, a stopped watch frozen at 3 a.m. Something happened here, something that nobody reported, and nobody came back to explain.
I'm gonna go check that out here. Stay right here, because I thought I heard something like, I heard a voice for sure. Oh, what the fuck? There's more.
What do you mean?
I think this was someone's campsite. Yeah, this... Oh, shit.
What?
There's like a bag.
A bag?
There's like a burnt jacket over here. There's a shirt there. This is strange.
Yeah, why though? Who's that?
It's like a whistle from over there.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, you see that bag, right?
Oh shit, I didn't see that. There's a bunch of like, it looks like the oil of fire or something right there too. See that?
Oh, those are candles. Candle.
What the hell?
There's a circle of candles.
Should we step inside it?
Bro, did
why
sort of like ritual happen here?
If like, why would you have candles? They're like in the ground. Look at them.
There's old burnt candles on the ground. There's personal belongings, a shirt, a bag. Bro, did something bad happen? Like...
Oh wow, okay. What's on it?
Tell my brother, never forget that. I love you forever. I hope you believe in yourself as much as I believe in you.
It looks nice though.
Yeah, I think it's...
Well, there's a...
I'm not trying to be that guy, but isn't that like the Rolex thing? I'm not... I don't know, it's a crown.
Right, yeah.
I'm not trying to... Look at that, that's nice.
So if some... Just think for a second, like... With these candles here, and then that. Like, was someone trying to communicate with, like, a loved one?
Standing on the road in the dark, something slams into the back of the van. A sound loud enough to make both of them run. Tire marks in the dirt show something was right there beside them.
That's like a...
What the fuck? What was that? What the fuck was that? Go! Bro, fuck go.
What the hell?
That was like at the fucking... That was the back of the van. What was that?
Bro, what the...
That was so loud.
Oh my god.
Maybe you actually saw somebody. Maybe there was somebody out there.
Bro,
like, truthfully.
I mean, based on what we just heard, what I seen, and that, yeah, I think so.
You can see tire marks. You can see where they came from.
Yeah, they were just here.
Past midnight, lying alone in the van while Chris sleeps above a scream tears through the forest outside. Not an animal, not quite human, something in between. He sits completely still in the van and does not move.
What the fuck was that? Chris, that was a scream. Chris, that was a scream. Chris. Fuck. That did not sound human-like. I don't know. Freaking the fuck out, man.
The final sound is something that makes him grab Chris and tell him they need to leave.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh! Yo! Chris, come on! Chris, wake up, wake up! Chris! What the fuck is going on? Hold on. Yo! We gotta get the fuck out of here, come on.
Mo Sargi's channel is a place where you come to get away from life's problems. On this particular day, Mo explores a small abandoned hospital in a ghost town where everything, beds, blood vials, x-rays, and surgical equipment, has been left completely behind.
Let me tell you guys, this is probably the greatest abandoned hospital that I have ever seen because everything is left behind. Like, I'm talking every little thing. These people just totally abandoned this place, left the hospital behind, and some say there are people left behind in here too. Okay, I made that part up, but this place is cool, it's abandoned, and let's go explore it. It's very rare to find these nowadays, abandoned hospitals, especially ones that have literally everything. I haven't been through this yet. I just literally looked through this window, I just got in, and look at this. Literally, everything's just been brought out to the hallways. There's all these like weird Motorola machines, I'm not sure what they're for. This should be a really exciting adventure just to take you guys along.
He finds a room with bloody gloves left on the floor. He uses his UV black light to confirm what he suspected. Blood, a lot of it illuminating under the light. Not from the hospital days, something more recent.
Oh, ew, we got blood covered gloves over here. This is disgusting. I do have a black light, which I brought it with me. Let's see if this actually is blood. And I actually do have luminol. Yeah, that's definitely blood. Oh my god, there is blood in here. Holy shit, that's a lot of blood. So that is a lot of blood.
He turns the UV light on in another room and stops dead. Blood everywhere, covering the walls, the floor, splattered across surfaces, enough that he openly wonders whether someone slit another person's throat in this room after the hospital was abandoned. A room that nobody was supposed to find.
Oh my god. We got blood everywhere. Holy shit. Jeez. Okay, I don't want to be in this room, that's gross. Is that a body bag? No, that's not a body bag. I thought that was a body bag for a sec. Jesus Christ. No, that's just a mattress. It's so strange though. It's got like these pipes coming down from it. So as you guys can see, I do have my UV light over here, and this is all blood. Holy shit, this is literally, there's blood everywhere in this room, man. This is unbelievable. I did not expect this. I don't know why there's so much blood here, but look at it. Look at how it illuminates. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. I've honestly never seen this much blood in an abandoned hospital before. Somebody must have cut himself real bad, and not during the hospital days. This must be like something after, like maybe like a homeless man. Maybe somebody slit someone's throat. But yeah, man, there's literally blood everywhere.
Alone in a corridor, something growls at him from the darkness ahead, and he freezes.
What the hell was that? I thought I heard something. I thought I heard something like growl at me in here.
Something gets thrown across a room right beside him. He spins around. No one is there, and he stands completely still and waits.
Look at this, we got popsicles. Looks like a popsicle to me. And we got other stuff. What the f was that? Something just got thrown over here. Something just got thrown over here. Where are you guys? Yep, that was kind of weird. Something got thrown in this room.
Field Days is a channel built around one simple idea that we're going on an adventure together. On this trip, the creator hikes alone for hours through the Australian bush to spend a night in a cave his friend refused to return to. He descends on a chain ladder and does not come back up until sunrise.
Welcome to a solo camping in a haunted cave video. I've just been dropped off on the side of the road, which is probably about 2 k's that way. We are steaming our way through this dry bushland in search of this haunted cave. All right, so the whole entire reason why we're doing this mission today, one of my real good mates who lives just up here, he said to me, he went to visit this cave. He walked into the cave. He reckons that there's a man-made ladder which you can climb down. And as he was climbing down the cave, he had this super uneasy feeling. Like he reckons it was like nothing he's ever felt before. Like he felt like he was like being watched. He had like cold shivers over his body. And he reckons he's like, this is like a pretty manly dude. And he reckons he was like fully wigging out. Like he sort of went into the cave a little bit and he just had that feeling of like he was being watched or there was something going on in the cave. And he said to me, you will not go and sleep in that cave. And I was like, yes, I will. So here we are. We're in the middle of the bush. We are steaming towards the cave right now. And once we find the cave, we're going to crawl inside. We are going to sleep there for the whole entire night. I've got very little stuff in this backpack. I'll show you guys what we got soon. But it's just you, me, a GoPro, a handful of batteries, and that's it for the night. We're going to go sleep in this so-called haunted cave.
Around 8:30 p.m., deep inside the cave, he hears 2 sounds that stop him cold. The first is a rock rolling somewhere in the darkness below. The second was a sound unlike anything he has heard before, something that gives him goosebumps from head to toe and freezes him completely where he stands.
2 noises which I've heard, which completely, the second noise, I had goosebumps from my head to toes. I'm talking a sound I've never heard it before in my entire life. It had to have been a bat, it had to be something, but it's just not, it's just something I've never heard before. Very strange sound. The first one was a rock falling. Way over there somewhere there was a rock which it just sort of like, it just rolled for ages and then it sort of just hit another rock on the bottom. But the second sound, I froze, man. I was like frozen, like I couldn't move. I was just waiting for something just to like whack me. It's just strange, very strange feeling in here. But when my mate said he's being watched, I'm feeling...
Cave is that ladder.
I pray, I really hope you guys heard that chain move just then. It is 100% now. I heard it before. I'm 100% certain it's the chain that I walked in, that you climbed down into this cave on. It's moving. Now, you can't move that chain with wind. It's way too heavy. There is no wind coming in here. There's no wind even fork up. Holy shit. Oh my fucking God. Look. You must have heard that just then. Look at my arms, dude. Oh, this is fucked. Holy shit. That's not normal, dude. Well, I'm freaking out.
A sound unlike anything in nature tears through the cave around 2 a.m. He grabs his pack and moves toward the exit. The bats, which have been still all night, suddenly swarm into frantic activity above him. Something has disturbed them.
I just heard a sound. It's not normal. It's definitely not a normal sound, and I'm scared shitless. I'm not gonna lie. That sound, it was not normal. It's probably about 2 hours, 2.5 hours after I checked in with you guys, so it would be around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and that sound was not normal. I'm getting out of here. Yeah. The bats, can you listen to this? Just listen for 2 seconds. Hear the bats? They're going weird. The bats are flying around here. They've not done that yet.
He describes what he keeps hearing, something between a cat hissing and a human voice, something that cannot be made with a human mouth. He walks toward the sound in the dark for 15 minutes, finds nothing, but the sound just keeps coming back.
Okay, it is up around 2:30 in the morning right now. I've heard that sound again, so the only way I can describe this noise, it's between a cat hissing and it sounds like human voice. Like, I'm not even joking, it sounds human-like. I can't even make the sound with my mouth. It's an extremely weird sound, and as soon as you hear it, you just get riddled with goosebumps. Like, I'm talking riddled. I've built up the confidence. I've walked around the cave. I'm trying to walk in the direction of the sound, and I've been looking around for, I don't know, the good part of 15 minutes now. I can't see any like cat eyes. I can't see any movement. I can't see anything. It's just really strange.
Travel with Gary and Amika is a father-daughter adventure channel sharing van life, family travel, and cinematic storytelling across the UK, Europe, and the Alps, with honest moments on the road. On this night, during a run through the dark, they stumble across something in the woods that stops them both completely. Running down a track in the dark, they hear voices. They stop and shine a torch into the tree line. What they find inside those woods, scattered across the trees, the ladder, the washing line, every surface, is one of the strangest things either of them has ever seen at night.
We're just running down this track, said we'd go for a run, and we just heard some voices, and Amika was like, what's that noise? Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So, we just stopped and had a look in these woods. Look at how scary that is. Put the torch on. Whoa.
Look at that one. That one's got red and black hair.
That is weird, isn't it? Look at them, they're everywhere.
Eek.
Here's even one on the ladders.
Oh, there's someone lying on the ground.
It's falling over. Look at the one on the ladders going up the tree.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's creepy.
What about the washing line over there to the left? Yeah, there. Keep it there. That is weird, isn't it?
There's one over there that isn't actually a person. There's a doggy there. I don't know.
Owl in the tree. And there's a whole house there.
A whole house full of those?
Yeah. Let's have a look at the house. Come on.
Yeah.
Shine it at the caravan.
Whoa. It's all about ladies, that one is.
It's an old house, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a car.
All with them in.
All with them in. Stop there. Yeah.
They push deeper. The further they go, the worse it gets. More figures and more detail. Red and black hair on one and real glasses on the other. A whole caravan packed with them, like they have been waiting there a very long time.
That is probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen in some woods. What do you reckon? Yeah. There's still a bit more, look. Keep going down. I saw it. You see it? Go back again. What was it?
It was a blue tit.
Was it? Is that a blue tit's house?
Yes.
Can you touch? It's a bird's nest.
Is it?
Yeah. There's a blue tit in there.
Is that? I see. Oh look.
There's another caravan there. Shine on that caravan.
Oh. What are all those things in the tree?
Yeah, like pumpkins, aren't they? It's a huge place, isn't it?
Oh, God.
They turned that one into a dinosaur, look. It's like a dragon. With sunglasses on.
They're not sunglasses, they're real glasses.
Are they?
They reach the entrance where they paid to get in. A sign, an old car, and the quiet, creeping realization that this was not an accident. Someone built all of this, and someone put these figures here deliberately deep in the woods, in the dark, where nobody would find them until it was already too late to turn back.
There's a car coming over there. No, I'm moving this way.
Not got a clue. Cool though. Found it quite cool to look at. Right, this is where we paid to get in down here. Here, take this.
They're chasing each other. Yeah, swap.
Swap. Like I said, that was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. Right then,
Yeah, really
let's get out of here.
weird.
I think that car is coming down here.
Will's Whereabouts is a channel about chasing a dream of traveling the world, stepping out of comfort zones, exploring new places, and sharing real adventures. On this night, Will stealth camps alone in a National Trust car park in Surrey, England. A group of strangers arrives, and the night takes a turn he didn't expect.
I think this will do for tonight's stealth camping. Freezing cold! There are some absolute plums doing donuts in the car park. Let me see if I can show you. I have a few upgrades and things to show you guys, which I know some of you will definitely be interested in.
He has just settled in for the night when music starts blasting from cars about 100 meters away. People shouting and engines revving. Donuts in a car park at the top of Box Hill in the middle of the night, while he lies completely still in the back of his car, trying not to be seen.
I don't think I'm going to be getting much sleep tonight. There are people about 100 meters away, blazing music out. At least some good songs anyway. And some people screaming. Wish me luck, everybody.
He wakes in the early hours, -1 degree outside. He fires up his gas stove just to take the chill off the air, realizing it is pitch black at 7:30 in the morning and that the night was colder and stranger than he had planned for.
We're all fogged up. Morning, guys. You probably wouldn't believe that it is actually 7:30 and it's pitch black outside. Decided to get the gas stove warmed up just to take the chill out the air and get a bit warmer because it's freezing. Right now it's 1 degree. And it certainly felt like that in the middle of the night.